I'm bloody back, y'all. And I appear to have a black eye for some reason. I haven't been hit or anything. I'm very confused. Hello there, folks. It is I, the great Gabriel, back again with another ranking of the top 50 Gabedaseal videos. If this is the first video you're seeing of this downright epic ranking, then you're probably doing something wrong. I made another one of these a little while back, which I strongly advise you go and watch first, and then come back and watch this one not first. If you have seen that first video, welcome back. And for those who are too stubborn to watch it, or it's been a while since you saw it, I will do a quick recap of that video right about now. In this three-part series, I will be ranking the top 50 most popular videos from my old YouTube days in the style of an out-of-date tier list. Last time we covered some absolute classics and some others. And this time we are back again for 16 more bangers. Or are they? And before we start, I realised that none of these videos are even possible to be seen nowadays. So last time a lot of you were probably very confused about what I was talking about. So in this video, I'm going to be going a little more in depth about each video. Now, as some of you might remember, the last video gave us a hell of a lot of S tier videos, the pinnacle of Gabedaseal content, but hardly any S tier videos, in fact, none at all. But if the lack of tiers involving the letter C disappointed you, then first of all, bit weird. Second of all, boy howdy, are you in for a good time? Because The Sam and Gabe Show, episode 2, Random Acts of Violence, C tier. What happened? I get it was my video, but what was the plot? I mean, I suppose it was me and Sam trying to make random violent stuff happens. Not a lot of it was even violent. It was basically started off with Sam playing the trumpet, except it wasn't a trumpet, it was a cardboard tube. I smacked it out of his hand. Very short, very bad fight scene, if you can call it that. And then I turned into a Mario Kart, Sam turned into a minion from Despicable Me. Yeah, that's how old this video was. Fred came in at one point and just died. Sam tried to do a front flip, smashed his face on a sofa, which wouldn't hurt because it's a sofa, they're soft. Just bad video, honestly, not great. So there it is, but it's not as bad as, the D tier ones. A is a good one, Chubby Bunny Challenge with Sean. Well, I'll say good. B tier, because you know what? I have no problems with it. I think it was pretty fun. The only video Sean was in, which, sad times. But as well, it was just a bit of an awkward setup. It was just the iPad on my floor and we were just sat in front of it, stuffing our faces with marshmallow. You know how it goes. And that was it. Just had one song playing in the background the whole time. Very average video. Now we enter a strange realm. The giveaway videos. I from the thumbnail, I can't tell what this one is, but I think it's a 75 subscriber giveaway special. So, C, not D. I have nothing to say about it. It was just me saying, hooray, I've got 75 subscribers, which isn't a lot, and then saying I was going to give away some merch. I have nothing to say about it. Sam and Gabe Show, episode 5, Troll Time. Another C tier, because I am just personally not a fan. This was always one of the ones that I was just like, yeah, it's fine, I suppose, but it is in fact not fine. With the basic premise of subverting expectations, it starts off with a game of Russian roulette that seems like it's never going to end, only for it to end. Sam turns into Michael Jackson at one point and just starts dancing like Michael Jackson. There's a fight scene at the end. I turn into a bear. Sam gets poisoned. Just stuff that you wouldn't expect because it's not good. So, there he is. Oh, hell yes, one of my favourites. Doors. S. So much S tier. Such a good video. A sequel to Stairs, which I don't think I've got on here yet. All I can see is a green screen. This one was so good. The idea of doors leading to the exact same doorway and you being stuck in a loop. There's a cloaked figure running amok, pulling strings. You don't know who it is. Bam! It's a telekinetic bull with an axe. Oh my god, it's amazing. He's got like a really horrible shriek that deafens you. Oh my god, it was so good. And it ended on a cliffhanger, which never got resolved. Oh! The master at work. It was a good video. I'm quite proud of it, I don't know what to say. Here's an interesting one. Bloody Hell, the remake. And you know, if you remake something, surely it's going to be better. No. A tier? I don't know how far along we are anymore. This one, right, here's the thing. It's basically just Bloody Hell reshot, and then there's an extra bit on the end. And the extra bit, I'm not a fan of, simply because, right, there's this one bit where it's a POV shot from the like demon's perspective, and it's got like this weird filter on it. It's like, oh shit, that's how the demon sees. And then when we come back to it, I forgot to put the filter on. So, bad editing. And as well, it ended with sort of like, you know when films end with a storybook closing, and it's like, and that is the story, da, 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 da. It was Sam saying, and that is the story of the demon who hissed. Takes a lot of, you know, fear out of the demon who hissed. It's not his name, it's just the demon. The Sam and Gabe Show, episode 3, The Magic Box. C tier. Because, right, here's the thing, it was edited quite badly. I have nothing wrong with the video, which was basically all about me and Sam finding a box, a magic box, that when you opened it had whatever you wished for inside. So stuff like a harmonica that Sam could play, a racket and a ball, see how many keepy-ups you can do, stupid stuff like that. But unfortunately it was just edited quite badly because of course it was a box like sort of this big and a harmonica is about that long. And you can't fit harmonica in a box like that. So I did like a weird fade transition, but we were never still when the fade was occurring, so it would have me like reaching for the camera while it was fading. Just bad editing on my part. Here's another video that's quite out of place. Gabe vs Gabe Volume 3. Yeah, we're gonna cover the other one in a bit, apparently. A tier. Pretty good video. I mean, you know how it goes. It's the continuation of Gabe versus another Gabe. But, plot twist, one of the Gabes turns out to be Fred in a mask. What? That's crazy. And then he's got a device that he's like, ah, yes, I'll push this button and all the clones will be released. And then I zap him with the TV remote, and as he's fading away, he presses the button anyway. And it ends with me screaming in terror, because the clones, they're gonna do some bad things. Oh, what a video. Good video. Pretty good video. Oh, you know what? This is another one of those talking videos. I'll show you the picture. I have no idea what the title was, but you know what? D, because who the hell let me make videos with that haircut and style? What was wrong with me? I know it's not great now, I have just woken up, but this was like in the evening after I'd had a shower, had time to style it how I like. Not good. Here's an interesting one. The Knox. One of my only attempts at an actual sort of horror short, I suppose. I actually tried to make this one like pretty spooky. There's no jokes or anything. There's no wacky stuff. Well, I say there's no wacky stuff. Okay, so it's all good. This is why it's not in S. It's all good until the end, because what happens in the end is there's some knocking on the door. I go and answer it. No one's there. There's some knocking at the door. I go and answer it. No one's there. There's a knock at the door. I go answer it. Oh shit, the door's already open. I open it. Oh, no one's there. So then I go back to bed, and then someone snuck into the room, comes out just really slowly and silently, pulls a knife out, bam. That's where it should have ended. But instead, I had the audacity to throw in a freaking explosion of blood. Bad ending. good video though. Here's a diss track next week. Oh, the only reason I know the title of that video is because I'm wearing the waistcoat and I'm holding the gun, and I just remember that thumbnail. D, by the way. Not D, C, that's the one. It was just basically back when me and a rival channel, Drew Brett, were doing this. Oh, I don't know why I said Drew Brett, that's just the guy. We were doing a whole diss track thing, you know how it is. Some of his track got leaked because, you know, he just told me. We wanted views. That's how life works. And then in the end, I just threw in a little thing with the whole clone saga. This was after Gabe vs. Gabe Volume 3, which we just spoke about. So, you know, there's clones running amok. Just a little clone skirmish at the end, just to tie things up. And because of that one little nugget of gold, it's not in D, even though I thought it was. Gabedaseal versus Bloody Hell. Now surely, this crossover of some iconic characters, the clones from Gabe's side, the demon from Bloody Hell, surely this would be a battle of the ages. No, C tier, because it's bad. It starts off pretty good. The demon picking off clones left, right and centre. Then one of the clones is like, it's here. He pulls out his gun. For some reason he knows what the demon is. He goes out, shoots at it. The demon obviously is really freaking fast, so he's like, he's avoiding all the stuff. And then the demon like latches onto him and they fall through the air. And you know what? It really didn't look good. What it was a picture of the sky. Me and the demon very badly photoshopped in place, and the image just moving sort of like that to give the effect that it was all moving. And then the demon drops to the ground. I also drop to the ground, but for some reason I don't die, even though I've fallen from the same height, and Gabedaseal walks off. Stairs, the predecessor to Doors. And you know what? It was not as good, because it's in A tier. Tell you what, this video is fine. If you look at it silently, it's fine. But then, okay, you look at it with the sound, and little iPads, which I edit on, if you didn't know, are not meant to edit videos like I do. So because of that, if you just do a few too many adjustments, the sound starts cutting out. It starts jolting about in places it shouldn't be, and cutting out in places it should. And for that, the ending of this video is kind of ruined. Just that's all I'm gonna say. I'm glad no one gets to see it, because it honestly, it just embarrassed me when I used to see it, the ending, because it's a good ending. It's like a oh shit kind of ending, spoiled by the fact that the sound is messing up. Who's my biggest fan? It's not a question, it's the name of the video, and it is bad. D tier. I just filmed my friends playing a Kahoot quiz, Gabedaseal themed. I didn't even screen record it, I just filmed the computer screen. And you know what? Ha! Gabe vs. Gabe, the original, is a B tier video. Same sort of problem as Stairs. It was, you know, the sound. It was all the sound's fault. Not mine. Oh, no. But also kind of mine. Because I made this video purely as filler between like the next big project, which at the time I think was just a Lego animation. Rest in peace, GDS Animations, by the way. So I didn't put a lot of effort into it, but it became like pretty favoured among the Gabedaseal community. So I made 2 more, and this is the worst one out of the 3, if you ask me. Anyway, I mean, the fact that the second one isn't on here yet, and these are ordered by popularity, says otherwise. But to me, I don't think this one's good. It's not the best anyway. And last but not least, the Sam and Gabe Show, episode 4, Finding Samo. A friendly B tier. I don't have many issues with it, because it's just one of those innocent Sam and Gabe Show episodes. Sam gets the ability to teleport, and he's like, let's play a game, Finding Samo. It's like Finding Nemo, but Sam. And then I'm just like, oh no, he's being a little pest. And then I catch him. End of the video. Just a fun, innocent video. I honestly, I don't have a lot to say about it, which is a shame, because that brings us to the end of the video. Yeah, I've done 16 already. Wow, how time flies. I mean, this has been going on for 15 minutes, so not for you, but for me, I've only just started filming this. Wow, that's amazing. So there you have it. Once again, complete a tier list. There he is. And I will be back at a later date to carry on with part 3 of this series, but not after the next video, because the next video, which is something brand new, something you guys have never seen, will conclude GDS Studios Volume 1. And I'm going to be doing a little review of it after, see what these 4 main videos I've made are bringing to the channel, see what they've done new to the originals, and how well they've held up against others. So that'll be fun. But that is about it for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And if you're new here, subscribe is very much appreciated. And until next time, see you later.